Hey, can anybody out there see me? I am headed to Tennessee. I guess y'all see this morning I just got a notification that I will not be making any videos on the Facebook. And I've had a couple people contact me this morning. One of them being Jason Fike. Jason Fike is a patriot putting up a fight on all this censorship with Facebook and all these other things. And he commented on me getting kicked off of Facebook this morning. He wanted what I posted and this, that, and the other. And it was basically a picture of Hunter Biden with his shirt off, with some fully dressed girls sitting around him, fully dressed. And that was from probably over 2 years ago. But anyway, Jason was inquiring about that because he's building a case against these social media groups about censorship. I said, well, that's cool. So I invited him to the debate. I said, if you want to see censorship, come to the debate. You'll see. And this was all me texting going down the road, so I didn't really get into a big old long conversation. And I said, well, you should come to the debate. And he said, well, that's a waste of time if you're on a flat earth. That, let's just say, voids your credibility, my credibility. And I said back, I said, well, Jason, you wanted to know why I was getting censored on Facebook. So obviously, if they are censoring this on Facebook, then I must be on some kind of path of truth. It ain't like Facebook loves you and don't want you to go down a rabbit hole. But I want to tell y'all a few things. One thing, bonafidetruth.com should be up today. And I want to tell you some crazy thing that has happened. Some stuff that I've heard in the last few days. Another thing, folks, if you would take and share this video on your Facebook page and tag me in it, because I am not able to post on my own Facebook page. So please copy the link, share it to your Facebook page, and tag me in it on Bonafide page or on whatever you can do. Just get the word out there. But I want to share a couple things with you. So a few months ago, I got this video sent to me about Noah Hyde. Noah, as in Noah's Ark, Hyde laws. Noah Hyde laws. And I was going to share that video to my website that I'm having built. And so the lady that's building my website for me, she said, send me all the links of the information of the video, the links. I said, okay, I'll do that. What I look at me as the person at Sam's that is handing you the information. I'm handing you the information. I'm handing you the sample. Now, you can take that sample. You may not like it. You may like it. You may look into it. You may even buy the product, whatever the case may be. But I'm going to go out here and I'm going to seek this truth. I'm going to give everybody that I possibly can that is on a biblical truth path. I don't care what mile marker you're at. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak through my platform. All right? So, what happened with the deal with me sending a link to the video? Now, pay attention to what I'm saying. I got a Google account, bonafidetruth777@gmail.com. So I was sending emails to my webmaster, sending emails of the links of the videos that I've watched, and I feel like it's credible enough for you to watch. So it's not just my videos, it's their videos. So I send this video of this pastor that's out in Wyoming, I think, that is talking about the Noahide laws. And so I try to copy it. I copied it, and then I tried to paste it. And as soon as I pasted it, my screen went black to a Gmail email. Okay. So then I done it 3 times. I said, man, that's weird. You can see the video on my Facebook page. It is it's about 3 or 4 down. And I tell this story that I'm getting censored on my email now. My email. All right. And I got a bad feeling about this weekend about censorship because they're going to try their best to cover this up. So anyway, I just so happen to have the lady that's building my website. I have her cell phone number. So I texted to her and the link, it worked. I didn't recopy it or anything. It worked. But Gmail would not let me send that to her through Gmail. I got to get on around this fool. Slow down. Anyway, just like I said, folks, they have censored me today. If you would, I think I'm only live on YouTube. If you would, please share this to your Facebook page and tag me in it. All right. So the next thing I want to tell you, another friend of mine that is a pastor of a non-denominational church that he was telling me about some stuff that he went on with him in his church when he refused to shut down. All right. So he's another thinker just like I am. He was putting the puzzle together. And he was talking about them shutting the churches down. And he was giving some revelation of what was taking place a couple years ago. We all know what took place. And basically, they tried to tell him that you was going to have to shut down, but it didn't work. He stayed in there and kept his church open. All right. So he was filming on his YouTube channel live, and the guy in the band, I guess you call it, he had a GoPro that was videoing the video. It was not live. The GoPro was just shooting video. All right. His phone went berserk. He said it was hot as a firecracker. It cut him completely offline. Now, this is a little bitty church in a little bitty place way up in the middle of nowhere that refused to shut down. So I know the technology is there, and this man just tells me this a couple days ago. So basically, it's the Lord speaking to me saying, y'all just need to be ready. So anyway, back to Jason. I think Jason's a great patriot. I think he's doing a lot of good stuff. But when it comes to this whole Rockefeller indoctrination and believing that we are on some spinning ball somewhere, he is totally lost. And I told him, I got $100,000 to prove you wrong. Not just me. Flat Earth Dave, he's got over $100,000. He's trading his in Bitcoin, but I got cash money. That's another thing is too. Try to go get $100,000 out of the bank. See what they tell you. We already own a digital currency. We just don't know it. But anyway, I felt the reason that I'm being censored and the reason that they took something I posted 2 years ago down and put me in Facebook jail was because of the debate that is taking place tonight and tomorrow night. So they wouldn't let me go live on my Facebook. So be warned that you all may be in Facebook jail before the week's out. I'm going to give me a drink of coffee. The censorship is real, folks. I just want you to know. So what I suggest you doing, if you are coming to the debate, stop and get you a $20 tripod, because it does get long-winded and you ain't gonna hold your phone the whole time. But I would record it. If you got a camera that is not tied any whatsoever to the internet, I would bring it, because they're going to do everything they possibly can to censor this. So I just want y'all to know that the censorship, if we wasn't telling truth, we would not be censored. I hope y'all understand that, because Facebook could care less if you was promoting a lie. Are they? What is the harm? Somebody needs to call Facebook and say, what is the harm in me believing this way? What is the harm in me believing that the earth is flat? Why are y'all protecting me from my free speech and my free thought? Y'all got Facebook's phone number? We'll call them up. We'll ask them, say, what did I do? What am I doing to harm society if I believe this way? Why are y'all censoring me? Lord told me 2 or 3 days ago. He said the censorship is coming. And sure enough, I got up this morning, hadn't done anything wrong, and they go find a picture from 2 years ago of Hunter Biden with his shirt off, exposing his breast, I guess. And that is the reason I went to Facebook jail. Just so happened 24 hours before we have a meet and greet and a great debate. So please record this if you're going to be there. I'm just letting you know. Oh yeah, that pastor, he had to buy a new phone. And the GoPro that was not hooked up Wi-Fi, he was just recording. It blew the GoPro too. From a man sitting in a nowhere church, and the law called him a few times. Said, you're gonna need to shut down. He said, I don't believe we have to. I don't believe I have to. He just basically refused when they called. I'm not going to name no names. He's a good friend of mine. And he got a little church. But you will hear about him later on in life. Because I'm going to give these little pastors that's got this real message that are not tied to the denomination, indoctrination, control the masses groups. I tell you what, it's really funny about that. When he came to see me, we was doing business together. And I didn't even know that he knew about the debate. I didn't even know he knew about it. And so we had never spoken about the curvature. And he said, it's time for this truth to come out. So basically, he was a pastor in the closet. Let's just say. He may still have questions. We all still have questions. But he wasn't denying this truth coming out. He's another one that has never been through cemetery school or indoctrinated with a denomination. Uh-oh, I may have to turn. I do have to turn. I hope y'all enjoying yourself. Just me driving, hoping I get there. Because I done turned. Y'all got my navigation tied up on video. So if I get lost, y'all gonna have to come get me. I am in the middle of nowhere. I just went across the Mississippi, I think. So let me tell y'all one more thing before I get off here. If y'all want to listen to these stories that I got. So there's a lady. I've never met her in person. We got mutual friends. Everybody said I needed to talk to her. She's the one that informed me about the Noahide laws. And I invited her to come to the debate. She didn't even know what I was talking about. But then she goes and says, I'm not going to be a part of it, blah, 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 blah. I don't get around them people no more. And I felt exactly the same way she did. But I informed her that she gave me that information that she's got. Seems pretty legit. Everything is in question. And I invited her to come, and I said, you know what? The reason that I got the opportunity to speak and you don't is you would have turned down the opportunity to speak. And I'm not. You know, I'm not going to turn down. I put this off a long time, really. You know, but the Lord, I see where the Lord has backed me up. He just backed me up and said, look, pay attention to this, boy. Pay attention to this. Look at this. You know, pay attention to what this person, you got to know that person by their fruit. And I'm going to tell you something about fruit. You ain't going to see nobody's fruit in one day. No turn on red. Am I supposed to abide by that? Is that biblical? Y'all texting me. Anyhow, I think I got that covered. This deal, after this debate, I will have my website set up, and I'm going to give every bit of this information out for free because the Bible says, do not hold this information back and do not charge for it. If you want to donate something, that's fine. That's up to you. The Lord is going to provide. I can tell you many stories about that also. So anyway, folks, I'm gonna get off here because I got to turn this navigation on. I don't have this road memorized like I should by now. But please record this biblical event. That's what I'm gonna call it. Truth coming out. I'm gonna say one more thing before I get off here. I sent Clay Clark a couple of emails. I said, man, you gonna come out here and cover this? Man, you gonna come out? None of reply back. Now, Clay will call me back if it's on some other subject, but he didn't call me back on this one, didn't text me back, anything. I know he knows about it. He knows about everything. But here's the biggest thing that we got to figure out, folks. Who has been deceived and who is doing the deceiving? Test them in the spirit. Everybody I know has been questioned. Are they playing on the fence? Are they double-sided? All these different. But I'm going to tell you something. The Lord is going to reveal every lie will be revealed. Y'all see Petey back there? Pete. That's my buddy right there. Anyway, folks, I'm going to get off here. And we will see y'all in Tennessee tomorrow night. I may do another live here later on. If y'all would, go to my Facebook page and post on my Facebook page that I am in Facebook jail. Tag me in it, whatever. And say that y'all can come over here to the YouTubes. I may get put in YouTube jail. I don't know. I have to go to Rumbles or something. But the Lord told me this was going to happen. That's why I said yesterday on the live with me and Big Mike that everybody needs to record this. Everybody, police out. Everybody needs to record this event that is taking place. I don't know how many live streams we're going to have. Trey Smith has got some stuff lined up. More than likely, it will not be on his YouTube channel. It's going to be on some kind of private deal that he's got. I've got my Starlink right here beside me. I just know we're going to have problems. And I hope these problems will show Greg Locke, will say, well, why, what harm is a flat earther doing? Are we terrorists? Are we going against Christians? Are we just seeking truth? Why would they censor us? Actually, just like Greg said, he had an awful powerful message last night. Be thankful. Last night, Greg Locke said, be thankful when you get suspended off of YouTube and Facebook. Be thankful, because that right there is going to prove to you, you got to think about this, that's going to prove to you that they are hiding us. So the censorship is proof. Anyway, folks, I've been on here how long? 22 minutes. Good Lord of Jesus. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a safe trip to Mount Juliet, Tennessee. I pray that you do. I pray that I can meet you at that mile marker that you're at and help you on through all this deception, because I'm learning as I go. The smartest man in the world knows he knows nothing, and the man who says he knows everything becomes a know-it-all. And we know what a know-it-all is. Nobody gets along with a know-it-all. So I'm admitting that I know nothing, but the question is, does that make me the smartest man by knowing I know nothing? I'm just going to get you what I find. I'm just going to give you what I find, folks. I love you. I'm going to get off here. Please share it to my Facebook page. Let everybody know that the censorship has started. Y'all have a blessed day. Ian.